Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Non-League 2 Premier League here with Bath City. You join me as we've had the best start I could have possibly dreamt of to the new season here in the Enterprise National League. Two 2-0 wins, one against Braintree, one against Spennymoor. Beardmore and Avoki absolutely running the show out there. Beardmore, I think, with a goal and 2 assists, and Avoki with 3 goals, something crazy like this. And we find ourselves up in third, joint top, obviously, joint second on goal difference, with only Woking having a better goal difference. So they've obviously had a great start to the season. The schedule's so tight already at the start of the season. You'll see we played here against Braintree, 3 days later against Spennymoor, 4 days later against Aldershot. So I'm expecting a tired team and a bit of rotation to have to happen this game. Avoki towards the end of the last game, Avoki was absolutely shattered, so I'm tempted to start dolling. But Avoki and Beardmore on a generational run, can I really drop them? I don't think so. I feel like I just feel in my gut I don't want to change anyone, but I know if I don't, they're going to get so tired. But it's one of those where it feels like if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we're going to do a bit of messing around with my subs, just to make sure I have plenty of outfield options. I only really have Celia who can play in the and Keto who can play in the attacking midfield positions. Byron's coming on the bench. He might see his debut today, to be honest, but he's been performing quite badly in training. So we shall see. But I am going to go with a full strength team. I've chickened out of any rotations because I don't want this to be my first loss or my first disappointment of the season. So I'm sticking with Avoki and Beardmore in these attacking places, and hopefully they can carry on what has been a brilliant run and a brilliant partnership that is building. And it's tough to see a spot for Jenkins Davies to come back in the team with the way Beardmore has been playing. I'm expecting a hard game today. I know I was shot down the 20th with 2 losses, but we're 2 games into the season. The league's not really going to settle down, and people aren't going to start finding their spots until, 5 to 10 games in. So up until the 5th to 10th game, I don't know what the big targets for the season are. I know at the start of the season the target is don't get relegated, and that's my aim. But if we carry on in the form we're in, we might find ourselves in the top half, even potentially a promotion push. But I won't push too early on that. We'll have to see how the season carries out. This looking a bit closer and a bit of a tighter game against Aldershot. As we join with them on the ball, they play out wide to Brooking. He plays that all the way back, a Lombo forward, it's won by us. It's back again, and it's won again, up to Avoki, to Beardmore, up to Peake, who has played well these first couple of games. And he's good down that left side, and it's into Beardmore. And we are on a generational run, and that man himself, I might as well call him the bleeding non-league, I don't know, De Bruyne. The non-league Sedan. He's been absolutely unbelievable. The end of last season, pre-season, and his opening games, I think he's played 3 games, 2 games in 30 minutes of this one, and I think he's got 3 or 4 goal involvements already. And that makes me glad I've kept Beardmore. But Peake, I mentioned him as he was running. Him down that left-hand side, running to that byline, looks unbelievable. And I've not seen our defence tested that much at the start of this season. But they were there as the ball cannons off the bar. Avoki plays out to the halfway line. Bath being pinned back a bit now. They're going to want to win this ball back, which they do there brilliantly with Russ. The heart of the team's still there. The fantastic 4, I call them, Tilton, Russ, Parcel, Batten, in the middle of that park, holding it down. In the National League South, they are making a step up to the National League, and they so far are doing brilliantly, not conceding a goal. Casa Grande opening his official career with Bath with 2 clean sheets in 2 games. and that's a big clearance. We're looking towards half time, but will Aldershot get another chance here just before the half time whistle? No, they do not. The refs blowing the half time whistle, and it's a great start. You can already see some of these players, Len and Peak, for example, already very tired. And I will make a half-time sub for Peak, and it's going to be Keto. Because what Peak's offering us, Keto will offer us, hopefully, driving to the byline and getting the ball in. I've not been too impressed with Brian Seager off the bench so far. I have played him in a multitude of positions. I need to work out exactly where he's going to best suit us, which I believe may even be up front, but we will see. I'm throwing to Alves now. Alves towards a Voki to Keto, good block. But Georgiou steps forward. He drives the byline now. There's people in there, and we'll never get who scored. This is an absolutely generational run. I actually can't believe what I see for Beardmore at the moment. Georgiou decides, he looks back, he goes, no, I'm going to drive this line. Just dinks it in, and Beardmore's there and waiting. Generational, it really is what this man is doing. How long can he keep it up? We're coming up to the 60th minute. Jones and Avoki, maybe even Alves looking a little tired. So let's pause again, let's get some new guys on. Donovan's going to come on, that's for sure. Alves is going to have to come off. We're going to put Seager on. Seager can play out on that right here, be fine. The only other player is Jones, who I don't have a direct replacement for again. Byron's going to come on. And I think I'll move Batten out to right back. That might be dangerous, actually. Yalike, maybe. At right back. Oh, I'm not sure here now. Someone's got to play right back. And Oyolike is going to do it. I'm sticking with those subs. All my subs are used very early in the game. Hopefully it doesn't come up to haunt me. Especially looking at Tilson and Beardmore's energy. Quite tired. You know, I think especially Beardmore, he's played the three games in 10 days? Seager with 3 on goal off that right hand side. Good save by the Aldershot keeper. And the game definitely isn't done yet. Still 20 minutes to go on the clock. And Aldershot having more of the ball, but not creating many chances with it. Bath have managed to unlock that Aldershot defence quite easily, to be honest. Orchestrated brilliantly by Mitch Beardmore. He is the man who I thought wouldn't get many minutes and he'd be held out by Jenkins Davies, but I have been proven completely wrong. Jenkins Davies, every time he's been in the squad, he's not been good for me, but Beardmore shows up week after week after week, and you see it today. He's got a double, 2 goals today, and it looks like we could have a third 2-0 win in a row, third clean sheet in a row for Casa Grande. And what a start to the season. Our third 2-0 win. We keep it up. That was absolutely brilliant. I am gobsmacked at what's going on at this football club, if I am completely honest. Because there is no way that we can keep it up. We are up to second in the table. And like I said, I am aware we are only 3 games in. But that does not stop us saying how well we are doing for the opening of the season. If we carry on as we are, we could avoid relegation by game week 5. Not literally, but, you know, we've already got 9 points in the table. We're trying to just avoid relegation. And you'll see in a second who we are playing in our next game. You can probably see it just to the right. We are going to be playing Tamworth. There's a lot of scouting reports are coming back. I have used up all my wage already on the 10 plus players I have signed. Just for squad depth originally, a lot of the players, but now these players are more than squad depth. They are important pieces to the puzzle we are building. And this is taking a while to get through everything and get me back to the home screen. Beardmore on form for Bath City, that he is. And I do want to check his stats so far this season and what he did last season as well. So you'll see we are coming against Tamworth next. They are down to 21st, starting the season with 3 losses on the bounce. And I quickly am going to go and check. I was hoping he'd be there for quickness. More. 3 games, 3 goals, 2 assists, 2 player of the matches, an 8.53 average rating for this season in those 3 games. I keep saying it, but generational. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like, please do subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.